The Bitcoin, huge run since the election. You're a crypto guy, $91,000 a coin now. Does it hit 100,000 and when?
Yeah, there's very little resistance if you're a technician looking at this. Let me explain why I believe this is happening. It's no secret the transition committee, Howard and Linda, working for Trump, are looking at new positions, particularly around the regulatory environment of crypto and the CFTC specifically. Now, the CFTC, as you know, is a commodities regulator, and there's been a lot of debate as to where this should be regulated. So the speculation in Washington, because all kinds of people's names are being thrown around for these positions, but they are probably going to pull a little bit of this away from the SEC. Gensler has been very successful in litigating this whole issue around crypto, but the industry wants to be regulated so financial institutions can own this asset. So this is the anticipation of a more regulated environment so institutional and sovereign wealth can take a position in Bitcoin, up to 3%, 4% weighting in typical portfolios. And this is actually probably going to hit 100K. Everybody's speculating pretty quickly. And I don't see any reason why it stops there. If this truly is going to be an alternative asset class, much akin to gold, there's demand for it. And the other offset will be the interest in Bitcoin mining once it becomes regulated, a good use of taking off unused electricity. And we'll see a lot more of that stateside.
Okay, the other Trump rally is in stocks. Has that got legs?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, Stuart.
Yeah, I could tell.
You know, I'm pro. I don't shill for politicians. I shill for policy. So what's been unlocked here is we're not going to get a 28% tax rate, which would have decimated 20% of the earnings of the S&P right away. Now, most people thought that would never pass, but it doesn't matter. The risk of that held back many people for taking longer positions. Number two, AI potential continues to grow, and that's seen. So a lot of productivity in the S&P 500 across all 11 sectors. And then this idea of a more regulated environment regarding tariffs. In other words, this is really code for saying Trump is going to squeeze China to be compliant with the rules laid out in 1999 on the WTO, and everybody wants that. So I'm pretty happy with this. It's not about being a pro-Trumper. It's about being a pro-business policy guy.